Hello guys, thank you for joining me for this Vinyasa style yoga class. Today's class is themed around the full moon in Cancer, which will take place on the 13th of January. Full moons are always a potent time to really check inwards what's going on. There could be lots of emotions arising and a lot of feeling. And this full moon is in the sign of Cancer, which is also all about your emotions, your feelings, and your intuition. And we will tap into these themes today. We will work with that Cancer zodiac sign, which is a water element. Water is always connected to emotions, which can change often quickly. So we want to bring awareness to our state of mind at the moment. All feelings are valid and welcome on the mat. Cancer, the crab, is also connected to your sixth chakra, your third eye chakra, which you can find in between your eyebrows. This is where you can find Ajna, your sixth chakra. It is governed by your intuition, inner wisdom, and we want to check in with our intuition today. So there will be a lot of movements leading with the head, your forehead, and raising your hands up to your third eye, connecting with this chakra. If you like, you can also visualize the color indigo blue, which is connected to Ajna. And yes, I would say we can get started. If you like, if you have yoga blocks, you're always welcome to use them. They're really good in a lot of poses, especially if we stretch our legs. Eye pillow is also super nice at the end in your Savasana. Sometimes really good to block out just any light. You can also use a cushion or a pillow. You can also use a cushion or like a hoodie over your head just to block out all the lights. And then there's always a cushion or two maybe to raise your seat when we start in seated position. And a blanket is good to protect your knees. If you know you have sensitive knees, a blanket or two when we come into our tabletop pose. And if you like practicing with music, I'll add a link to my personal playlist down below. You can check it out, and then let's get started. Okay, so when you're ready, let's start in a child's pose today. The knees don't have to be too wide today. Big toes are touching, and then resting the forehead on the ground. Maybe you want to place a cushion or two under your forehead if you're not reaching the floor. Same in between the hips and your feet. Maybe you want to protect them with a cushion. And then extend the arms, hands towards the feet, palms are facing up. Resting your upper body on the legs, relaxing the shoulders, closing down the eyes, and letting the weight of your body sink into the ground, making contact with the earth, arriving in space and time, arriving in the room and in your body. Feeling the weight of your body resting on the mat. Feel your forehead making contact to the ground. Feel your shoulders relaxing over the knees. Let your arms get really heavy. Relaxing your upper back, relaxing the middle back, relaxing your lower back, and feeling the weight of your hips on the heels. Feeling the contact of your body with the earth. Feeling your feet rooted to the ground. And dropping one level deeper into awareness with each in and exhalation. Feel your body melting, softening a bit more. Inhale, filling the lungs, filling the rib cage, expanding. Feel the broadening in between the shoulder blades. Exhale, emptying the lungs. Shoulder blades coming closer together again. Rib cage deflates. Long and slow in and exhalation through the nose. Feel all your facial muscles softening, your jaw, your eyelids. Feel your third eye contacting the earth. On your next inhale, slowly raising the head, support yourself with the hands to come up to kneeling. If kneeling doesn't feel comfortable for you, you can also sit cross-legged with a cushion. Bringing your hands into prayer in front of your heart, and then raising your thumbs to the space in between your eyebrows, Ajna, where your intuition sits. Maybe you can still feel the contact you made with the earth in your child's pose. Imagining an indigo blue light in between your eyebrows, radiating, visualizing your intuition flowing, your third eye opening. Staying with this glowing blue throughout the practice, if you like. Exhale, release the hands and interlace them behind you. Press into the knuckles, shoulders draw down, chest opens. Maybe you like to look up if your neck feels okay. Big inhale. Exhale, bring your hands over to the right side of the hip. Maybe you lower your right ear towards the right shoulder, feeling a nice stretch in the neck here. Deep breathing. Exhale, release the hands, stretch them out behind you again and bring your hands to the left side of the hips. Again, if you like, feel the stretch on the right side of the neck by dropping the left ear towards the left shoulder. Exhalation. Stretch out the hands again. Open the chest one more time. Big inhale. And exhale. Shake the arms out. If the grip wasn't too comfortable for you. And then open your arms out here into a T. Arms are facing up towards the ceiling. Rotating your left arm so your palm face down, and then keep on rotating just a bit more until palm face up again, yeah? This is kind of like a ringing action. Now, we flip the movement, turning. Now, we flip the movement. Turn your right palm up here. It's kind of like you're wringing out the cloth, yeah? You're moving into two directions. Inhale, rotate right palm up. Exhale, rotate left palm up. Maybe you want to keep looking towards one hand, yeah? Bit of stretching in the neck as well. Lovely. And you're quickly building heat here in the shoulders, arms. Lovely. One more time each side. And then releasing the hands, maybe shake out again. Big inhale, sweep the arms up. Maybe looking up, imagine you're holding the full moon in between your hands. Exhale, drop the left hand towards the floor. Big extension with the right arm overhead. Relax the left shoulder away from the ear. Maybe looking up towards the ceiling. Next inhale, bring both hands up again. Exhale, exhale, lower your right hand to the mat. Extending left arm over the ear. Inhaling back to center and exhale left side. Back to center and right side. Now, if kneeling doesn't feel comfortable for you, you can also come into crossed-legged here. You can do the same movement here, yeah? Swaying from left to right. Find your own articulations here. Maybe you want to move super slow or a bit faster, linking the movement to the breath. Inhale, coming up, and exhale, folding to one side. You can also draw half moon circles here over the front, coming over to the other side. If this feels good in your back, find your own expression here. And then once you had enough, maybe you like to lean forwards, up onto your fingertips. Let the head hang heavy. Big inhalation, and then slowly coming up to your center. Placing your hands onto the knees and leaning forwards for your seated cow. Exhale, seated cat. Rounding the back, doming. Inhale, the chest opens. Exhale, chin towards the chest. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, leaning back. Lovely. Let's join the arms. Inhale, open the arms into cactus arms. Exhale, bring the forearms together, rounding the back. Inhale, opening. Exhale, closing the arms like a book. One more time, opening. Exhale, release the hands. And slowly roll over the knees. Find your tabletop. Again, you can cushion your knees with a blanket if you like. Find your neutral tabletop here. Hands right under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Lovely. On an inhale, lift the right arm, lift the left leg here. Finding balance. Maybe you want to look in front of you and exhale. Bringing elbow towards the knee. Inhale, opening. Exhale, getting small. Inhale, extending. Exhale, round back. Lovely. Flowing, soft and elegant. Like water. Inhale, extending. Exhale, curling up, getting small. Lovely. One more time. Inhaling, finding length, and exhale. Bring your right hand and left knee back to the mat. Inhale, lift the right arm here, opening, look up to the ceiling, and then rotating the right hand. Drawing circles in the air, imagining you're swimming in the water. Lovely. Big inhale here again. Reach the right arm high. Lovely. Exhale. Thread the right arm under the left, hovering here. Inhale. Sweep the right arm up. Exhale. Hovering. Threading through. Big inhale. Opening. One more time. Exhale. This time, place your right shoulder onto the mat. You can stay up on your left fingertips here in front of your face, or you extend your left arm over the head, over your left ear, for thread the needle. Your hips stay right over the knees, resting your right temple on the mat. Feel the weight on your right shoulder here, opening the shoulders and the back. This can be quite intense stretch. So taking it easy. You also have the option of a bind, so bringing left hand towards the hips, so maybe your right thigh. Lovely. And then when you had enough, releasing left hand, pressing the palm into the mat and lifting the right hand up again. Big inhalation, exhale. Back to your neutral tabletop here. Lift the right leg, 90-degree bend, right foot is flexed. And let's circle the knee here. Warming up the hip joint. Active belly here. Very nice. And then next exhale, cross your right knee behind the left. Now you have an option, you can stay here. Maybe you want to press into the hips and lean back. This can already be very intense here. Maybe rocking forwards and back here. Exploring how your hips, your leg feel in this posture. And then maybe you want to sit in between the legs here. Left knee is crossed over the right. If this is a bit too intense, you can always sit up on a block or a cushion. You can also extend the right leg here. Yeah, you get the same stretch. If you extend the right leg, keep the right foot flexed. And then you can bring your hands onto the left knee, finding length through the spine. If you have your right leg crossed under the left in your Gomukhasana legs, you can maybe take a twist to the right side here, opening the chest. Maybe you look over your right shoulder, finding length in the torso. Nice. And then switching to the left side, twisting to the left, maybe looking over your left shoulder if this feels good for you. And then on your next exhale, back to center, leaning over the legs, untreading here, and you're back in your neutral tabletop. Lovely. Find a nice base here. And let's do the other side. Inhale, reaching right leg and left arm high. Maybe looking in front of you, finding balance. Exhale, scrunching up. Left elbow towards right knee. Inhale, length. Exhale, doming. Opening and then curling up, getting small. One more time. Opening and then releasing. Left hand, right knee back onto the ground. On your next inhale, lift the left arm. Big opening. Maybe you look towards the ceiling. And then swimming, circling the left arm here. Finding nice, big expressions the left arm. Lovely. One more time, inhaling, reaching high, and then exhale. Hover the left arm under the right. Inhale, opening towards the left. Exhale, thread the left arm under the right. One more time, lifting. And then breathing out, resting onto your left shoulder here. In your thread the needle. Hips stay over the knees, and maybe you're up on your right fingertips. You can also extend the right arm overhead. Resting on your left temple here. Breathing, guiding the breath into your back and the left shoulder. This can be quite intense. You have the option to take a bind as well. So extending your right hand towards the hips or your left thigh. And once you had enough, releasing the right hand back in front of your face. Inhale, big extension with the left hand towards the sky. Exhale, place your hand back onto the mat. You're back in your tabletop here. Lift the left leg, 90-degree bend, foot is flex, and let's circle. Warming up the left hip joint. Very nice. We keep moving here in this flow here. Fluid like water, fluid like your emotions, always changing. Lovely. One more inhale, then thread your left knee behind the right. Again, you have option to stay here. Maybe you want to explore and press forwards and send the weight into the hands and then back into the hips. See how this feels. And then you can also come and sit in between the feet here. Now you have your right leg crossed over the left. Again, you can extend the lower leg. If full Gomukhasana is too intense, this does the same. Hip opening, yeah. This does the same stretch. Lovely, staying here, tall in the spine. Again, you can sit up on a cushion or a block here to elevate the hips. This can help you in finding a more equal posture. Lovely. So finding what works for you here. Maybe you like to take your eagle arms this time. So treading right arm under the left. Maybe resting the palm against the wrist. Maybe you can take hold of your thumb. Seeing what feels good here in your arms, in the shoulders. If it gets too intense, you can also rest hands on the shoulders. Elbows draw away from you here. Feeling opening in the upper back. Feel the opening in the hips. Lovely. Breathing out slowly, releasing the hands. Maybe shake out the hands. Send the weight into the hands and thread the legs here back in your tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, and then And the weight back towards the heels here. Round back in your bear pose, yeah. Pressing all 10 fingers equally into the mat. Lovely. Let's slowly straighten the legs, coming up into your down dog. Knees can also be bent. Nice long back. Checking the alignments of your hands. Are all your 10 fingers spread evenly? Relaxing the head. Arms are externally rotating. Yeah? Shoulders away from the ears. Long straight spine. Keep a generous bend here in the knees. You also want to press here into the knees. Your knees nearly touch the floor. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, lower the knees. Inhale, straighten leg. Exhale, bring them down. Lovely. One more time. And maybe you want to turn the heels to the left and do the same movement. Inhale, coming up, straighten the legs. Exhale, bend the knees towards the left. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, rotate knees to the right. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, rotate knees to the left. Lovely. Back in your down dog. Maybe you want to walk the hands a bit more forwards now. Finding a longer straight back. Nice. Breathing in, sending the weight towards your hands into the wrists here. You're in your high plank. Exhale. Let the hips sink down and switching into your up dog. Pressing the weight into the hand. Maybe you want to swing a bit from side to side. If this feels good on the wrist. If this is too intense, you can also lay down and find cobra here, yeah? Only lifting as high as feels good in the lower back. And maybe looking over the left shoulder. Exhale, lowering the head. Inhale, looking over the right shoulder. Nice. If you are in your up dog, from here flipping again onto tuck toes, bending the knees and up into your down dog. Very nice. Let's take a few spinal waves here. Inhale, coming forwards, bending the knees. Exhale, straightening the legs again, down dog. Inhale, leaning forwards. Exhale, straightening. Kind of like a wave. Lovely, one more time. Back in your down dog. Leaning forwards, high plank. Lower the knees, hug the elbows in, and then rolling down. Come to rest on your forehead. Bring your left underarm. Lovely. Bring your left underarm a bit in front of you and then rolling onto the left side of your body. Maybe you want to extend your right leg a bit behind you and then reaching up the arms here, finding a nice expression, opening here, stretching, lovely. Exhale, rolling back over the mat onto your left onto your right underarm, lifting the left hand here. You can find a nice expression that works for you. You can also rotate your left arm here. And then rolling about the mat again, and making this a fluid movement. Rolling from right to left. You can stay super close to the ground, or you can come a bit higher up. See how you want to move on your mat today. And then we meet back with your forehead on the ground. Palms under the shoulders, and inhale, rolling up into your small cobra. Maybe you want to come up higher for your seal. Maybe swaying from left to right, staying loose. Lovely, coming down again. Exhale. Inhale, tuck the toes, send the hips up. Exhale, down dog. Lovely. Next inhale, find your way to the front of the mat, walking, stepping. Inhale, long straight back, half forward fold, maybe up on your fingertips or hands on the thighs. Exhale, folding over the legs, Uttanasana, full forward fold. Let's take hold of opposite elbow here, yeah, for your ragdoll. Swaying from left to right. Let the head be super heavy. Great. Release the left hand to the ground. Come up onto the fingertips. Bend your left leg. Right leg is straight. And then inhale. Opening to the right. Lift the right hand here. Nice twist. Big breathing. Maybe rotating the right hand here. Lovely. Big opening. Inhalation. And exhale, switch the hands, bring your right fingertips to the ground. Bend the right knee, left leg is straight. Reaching high with the left hand. Maybe find your circles again. Breathing in, opening, twisting, and exhale, folding over the legs again. Big inhale, slowly rolling up to stand here, reaching the arms high. Exhale, bring your hands to touch into prayer. Lowering the thumbs to the space in between the eyebrows. Feel the connection to your intuition, to your third eye. Slowly releasing the hands. Maybe shake out the hands, shake out the feet. Staying loose and relaxed. Maybe swaying a bit from left to right. tapping here, releasing any stuck emotions in the body. Lovely. And then slowly let the tapping come to an end. Find yourself at the front of your mat here again in your Tadasana. Big inhale, reaching the arms high, palms touching. Exhaling, folding through the center. Over the legs. Uttanasana, your forward fold. Inhale, half forward folds, long straight back. Step it back, one foot and then the other. You're in your plank pose. Your body is one straight line, active core here. Press the weight into the heels. Lovely. Exhale, lower the knees down, hug the elbows in, resting your forehead on the ground. Breathing out. Inhale, cobra. Exhale. Come back to the mat. Tuck the toes, lift the knees. And rising up in your down dog. Again, keep a nice bend in the knees. If you like, you can also walk the dog, so pressing left heel towards the ground and then right. Very nice. Big step with the right hand in between the hands. Lower your left knee onto the ground here. You arrive in your low lunge. Yeah, 90 degree bend in the front leg. Lovely, coming up, squaring the hips. Yeah. And then if you find your balance, bring hands into prayer again in front of your third eye. Maybe you want to challenge yourself and close the eyes, finding balance. Lovely. Inhale, reach the arms high here. Let the hips sink a bit lower here. Nice. Anjaneyasana. Maybe you want to look up. Imagine you're holding the full moon in between your hands here. Such a nice hip opener. Exhale, opening, twisting to the left side, opening the arms. Maybe leaning back and bringing your left hand towards your left thigh. Finding a back bend. Lovely, coming back up. Inhale. And push it down. Coming back up and interlacing the hands behind you. Knuckles draw down. Opening the chest, maybe looking up. Deep breathing here. Great. Next out breath. Release the hands, bring them back around your right foot. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, and then bring the left palm of your hand onto the floor. Inhale, reaching the right arm high. Exhale, bring right hand down, dipping your left knee towards the floor, yeah? Not fully bringing knee onto the floor, just hovering. Inhale, opening. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, opening. Rotating here, twisting. Inhale, opening. Exhale, lowering. Strong legs. If this is too intense, you can always keep your left knee on the ground here and rotate from the chest. Lovely. One more time, opening. And then exhale, bring the right hand back onto the mat. Lower the left knee if it was lifted. And then playing with straightening the right leg here for your runner's lunge. Turning the foot towards the right and to the left. Here you can also use your blocks to frame the right foot. And the leg also doesn't need to be completely straight, yeah. Moving as far as it feels good in the hamstrings. Exploring each angle. Keep moving here. Bending and straightening the leg. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, leaning back. Maybe you want to open to the left here. Open to the right. See how does this feel in your leg. Lovely. One more time, coming forwards, and then step the right leg back. Right knee next to left knee, into back in your neutral tabletop. Very nice. Maybe you want to lift into your down dog before we come to do the other side. Breathing here, deep. Inhale, lifting up onto the tippy toes. Exhale, send the heels towards the mat. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, send the heels down. Lovely. Big inhale, step the left foot in between the hands this time. Lower your right knee to the ground. Runner's lunge. Runner's lunge on the other side here. Find your balance. And then find your balance here, and then maybe come up, squaring the hips, bringing your hands into prayer. Thumb is making contact with your third eye. Maybe leaning back a bit, slight back bend. Again, you have option to close your eyes and challenge your balance. And then inhale, extend the arms. Maybe look up, imagine you're holding the full moon in between the hands. Lovely, big inhale. And exhale, open the arms to the right. Breathing out, bring your right hand on to the right thigh. Slow and steady breathing. Very nice. Exhale, release it. And then Exhale, release it and bring the hands to interlace behind you. Walk one finger up, so take a different grip than we did before. Pressing into the hands, slide back, bend. Very nice. Release the hands, maybe shake them out, flick them out. Frame your left foot here. Press the right hand into the mat, tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, and then breathing in, extend your left hand high. Exhale, dip right knee towards the floor, bring your left hand down. Inhale, opening, rotating. Exhale, lowering. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, coming down. Very nice. Frame your left foot again here. Lower the right knee if it was lifted. And then straighten the left leg. Doesn't need to be completely straight. You can also use your blocks here around your left foot for your runner's lunge. And then playing with bending, straightening the leg, coming forwards, breathing in, exhale. Very nice. One more time, coming forwards. And then step it back here. Maybe right to your down dog or tabletop. And then your down dog. And then coming down onto your forearms here for your dolphin pose. Imagine you're holding a block in between your thumb and your index finger here, yeah? 90-degree bend. Your forearms are parallel. Your underarms are parallel here. And letting the head, shoulders relax here. Great. Pressing back up into your down dog. And then slowly taking a walk back to the front of your mat, hanging over the legs, nice bend, and the knees, Uttanasana. And inhale, rolling up to stand, sweep the arms up, palms touching. Exhale through the center line of the body towards the heart. Okay. On your next inhale, lifting the arms, palms are touching, maybe looking up towards the hands. Exhale, scan the center line, folding over the legs. Uttanasana, let the head hang. Folding, inhale. Half forwards fold, long straight back. Exhale, step it back. Plank pose, maybe your chaturanga, or you come to lay down and come up in your cobra. If you did chaturanga, you come up into your up dog. Exhale, we meet back in your down dog. Very nice. Long straight back, neck is relaxed. Looking back at your feet, heels should disappear behind you. Feet are hip width. Lovely.
Breathing in, stepping the left foot in between the hands, lowering the right heel, right foot is turned out 30 degrees, coming up into your warrior one. Hips are squared, right hip is moving to the front, left to the back. Lovely. There's a bend in the front leg. Bring your hands into prayer again at your third eye. At your third eye, feeling the connection here. Inhale, lifting the arms here. Straighten the left leg and lift the right heel. Find length, growing tall. Exhale, sweep the arms down, bend the left knee again. Inhale up, exhale down. Like water, swaying up and down. One more time up, and then meeting back in your warrior one. Bring the right heel back to the floor, left leg is bent. Extend the arms behind you here. Press into the hands, shoulder blades are moving towards each other. Maybe you want to widen your stance a bit. We're preparing for our humble warrior, so breathing in here, find a long back, straight, and exhale. Slowly coming down here. Head, third eye wants to move towards the floor. Keep a 90-degree bend in the left leg and let the head, heart melt to the ground. Your arms are lifting. Fingers drawing up to the ceiling. Strong feet here, rooted into the ground, keeping the balance, staying with the breath. One more inhalation, and your next exhale lifts you up. Press into the hands here, releasing, shake out. Letting go of the grip. Very nice. Step your right foot just a little bit closer. Straighten the left leg here. Hips are still squared, yeah, parallel. Bring your hands into prayer in front of your heart or behind you. If you have the flexibility here in the shoulders, you can come into your Anjali Mudra at the back. So again, in front of you or at the back. Breathing in, finding length here, and then exhale, coming down, straight back. Try to keep the hips parallel. Looking at the ground, at your feet. You can also come up onto your fingertips. Blocks are also really good here to elevate yourself. And then folding over the left leg, which is straight, or maybe micro bend, just not to lock your knees. Folding over the left leg in your pyramid pose. Next inhale, look forwards, coming back up, release the hands wherever they were,
maybe shaking them out. We meet back in our warrior one. And then cross your right hand under the left, maybe eagle arms. And then send the weight into your left foot. We want to come up into our warrior three here. Find a drishti, a spot on the floor that is not moving here. Keeping the balance. Extending the arms, reaching. And then exhale. Can you tap your right and left elbow towards the right knee? Inhale, finding length, extending, exhale, curling up into a little ball. One more time, reaching. And if you fall out of it, coming back. One more time, extending. And then step it back. Warrior one with eagle arms. Lovely, extend the arms. Frame the left foot, step it back, plank pose. Maybe low down cobra or chaturanga, up dog. And we meet back in your down dog. You can always take a rest in your child's pose before we do the other side. Relaxing the back here, relaxing the wrists, ankles. Slow down the breathing. And when you're ready, meet back in Adho Mukha Svanasana, your downward facing dog. Lovely, this time stepping the right foot in between the hands, lower the left heel to the ground. Left foot is turned out 30 degrees, coming up. There's a bend in your right leg, hips are squared. Looking in front of you here, warrior one. Finding a stable stance here. And then bringing your hands into prayer at your third eye again. Feeling your intuition guide you. Unlocking your inner wisdom. Inhale, lift the arms. Let the hips sink a bit lower. Shoulders relaxed. Exhale, interlacing the hands behind you again. Shoulders move down, and we'll come into humble warrior on the other side. Maybe you want to widen the stance a bit again. Yeah, it's easier to keep the balance. Okay. Keeping the bend in the right leg and then folding forwards. Head, third eye, chest, moving towards the ground. Relax the neck. Hands drawing up towards the ceiling. Humble warrior. Active feet here, active legs. Feel the connection to the ground. One more deep breath. And then let your hands pull you up again into your warrior one. Nice. This time threading your left arm underneath the right. And then leaning into. Coming back up again.
coming back up again here. Straightening the right leg, maybe shortening the stance a bit. Hips are still squared, and we'll come into pyramid again. Yeah, option to have your hands in front of you, folding forwards here over the straight leg. Maybe you have your hands into prayer at the back. Still active feet here to keep the balance, strong legs. You can also use your blocks here. They're very helpful to elevate yourself in this pose. One more deep breath. And then let the inhale lift you back into your warrior one. Lift the arms and thread your left arm under the right this time. Send the weight into your right foot here. Lift the left leg for your warrior three with eagle arms. Hips are parallel, squared. Lovely, extending the arms, the foot, and then curling up into a little ball. If you fall, don't worry. Come back in. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, curling up. Focusing on the spot that is not moving. One more time. Extending and exhale, lower left foot back onto the floor, release the hands, frame the right foot, step it back, high plank, knees down, lay down, make a cushion with your hands, maybe wiggle the hips from left to right. You can also bend the knees, let the feet flop from left to right. Lovely. And coming back up into your cobra here, as high as it feels good for you in the lower back. Exhale, melting chest. Exhale, melting chest, head towards the ground. Tuck the toes, step it back, down dog. Inhale. Step the feet together here. Big toes are touching, lifting the left leg, bend the knee, and then you have an option to flip the dog if you like. And come into your warrior two from there. You don't need to flip the dog, you can also come right away into warrior two. There's a bend in your left knee. Right leg is parallel, right foot is parallel to the short edge of your mat. Your hips are open now. Let them sink a bit lower. Yeah, you can always widen your stance a bit more. Active legs. Very nice. Your gaze follows the left hand. Let's extend the right arm over the right ear. Extended side angle. Rotate the chest open. Lovely. Exhale, lean back. Reverse warrior. Inhale, coming forwards. And exhale, leaning back. Imagine you're holding the full moon in between your hands here. Strong lower back, strong core. Also kind of looks like the crab zodiac sign, I think. Looks like the shell and the crab. Fluid like water, moving from left to right. And once you had enough, meet me back in warrior 2 here. And frame the left foot, step it back, plank, chaturanga, up dog, or you come to lay down and do cobra. And we meet together in down dog. Breathing out, stepping the feet together, big toes are touching. Inhale, lift the left leg high, bend the left leg, and maybe you want to flip your dog. This is just an option. Exhale, step it into your warrior 2 here. On the other side, windmill the arms up, sit low. Sitting low, left foot is in line with the short edge of the mat. Right leg is bent. Nice. Lean forwards, extended side angle. Open the chest, rotate the chest open here. Lovely, leaning back. Extend. Reverse warrior. Inhale, coming forwards. And again, moving like water. Imagine you're holding a ball in your hands. Or imagine you're the crab zodiac sign. If you have the symbol in front of you. Nice. Moving back one more time. Lovely. Meet me back in your warrior 2. Gaze follows right hand. And then windmill the arms down. Frame the right foot. Step it back into your high plank. Knees down, lay down. Hug the elbows in. Rest the chest and the forehead. Inhale, cobra. Lovely. And meet me back in your warrior 2. Just gonna turn to face you here. You stay where you are. Warrior 2 here. Lovely. Let's come down. Bend the left knee here for your skandasana. Right foot is flexed. Yeah, you're up on your heel. Maybe you can lower left heel. Maybe you're on your left toes. Yeah. And then crawling over to the right like a crab. Skandasana to the other side. Walking over to the left again. Finding a way that works for you to move from left to right here. You can also open the arms, kind of like a crab. Walking from left to right, making this a thigh strengthener. Maybe there's a pop in the knees, in the hips. Lovely. And then when you had enough, step the feet closer together for your malasana squat. Skandasana is your half squat, and Malasana is your full squat here. Bring your hands into prayer again. You can rest the head down, make it more passive if you like, contacting the space in between your eyebrows. Nice. And then coming to sit down. Lifting the feet here into your boat pose. Yeah, finding your balance on both sit bones. Let's tap right left foot to the floor and then left. Switching. Nice straight back. Lovely. Bring your feet onto the mat. Place your hands behind you, kind of under your shoulders. Fingers facing to the front or maybe to the side. You kind of have to see what feels better in your shoulders when we lift the hips here for your reversed tabletop. Maybe let your head hang. Breathing out. Not looking left or right. Don't move your neck in this pose. And then exhale. Send the hips in between the arms, hovering here, yeah? Strength comes from the arms. Inhale, back up into your reversed tabletop. Exhale, hovering the hips here. Extend the legs. Inhale, table. Exhale, your staff pose. One more time, lifting here. And exhale, lower the legs, straightening them. And come to fold over. Straight legs. They don't need to be completely straight. They can also be a nice bend. You can also hug your knees here. Wrap your elbows around them. Feet are flexed. And then see how far you want to go. If you can come a bit deeper with each exhale. Relax the head. You can also make this a completely passive pose by using a cushion here, protecting your head, or you use your hands to make fists. Folding over the legs. Maybe you can straighten your legs a bit more now. See how far you want to go with each exhale. Breathing in, slowly coming up, straight spine. And bring the soles of the feet to touch now. Let your hips open, flop open to the side for your butterfly pose. You can bring your heels very close to you or a bit further. See what feels good here in the hips, in the thighs. Now you can make this active, pressing your elbows against the inner thighs, intensifying the stretch. Or you can make this a passive stretch by, for example, using a block or a cushion, resting your forehead. Maybe you use 2 blocks,
coming up a bit higher. And then you can relax your hands. Feeling the contact of the block or cushion with your third eye. Feeling hold, feeling held, feeling the support of the block. And if you're ready to come into your final relaxation, you could stay with your legs in butterfly and come to lay down, or you can straighten the legs. What is also nice is a eye pillow or a blanket over your eyes. It's just nice to block out the light sometimes, to completely bring the awareness inwards and letting go of your breathing now. Let the breath come and flow as it likes to. Letting the whole body sink heavy into the ground. Feeling a glowing indigo blue light around your skull and the third eye. Feel your inner wisdom guiding you. Feel yourself radiating. Now you can stay here in your final relaxation as long as you wish for.